Now, while the other situation is the rave, I think it's time to talk about separation and what are the do's and don'ts in that particular thing. Now, personally, I think that while you're separated, you should still navigate yourself as if you are married because you are, in fact, still married. From my personal experience, I look at separation as this is a time where you guys have said, hey, we're thinking about a divorce, but we're not 100% sure whether we want to go through it or not. So let's just step back a little bit before we make this final decision, right? So in that space, I don't believe it's fair or very practical to bring anybody else in the picture. One, are you even emotionally available at that time, or are you just looking for some kind of companionship because you're alone and hurt during that period? And I think that's inconsiderate of that other person because they're not really able to get the best of you. I also personally don't think the separation should be lasting for years, like 5-7 years. Look, are y'all gonna stick together or y'all gonna let it go? Because yeah, that's a lot. And I think we all know at least that one couple that legally they are still married, but they out doing their own thing. And I also have a separation story is wild. So I called for a divorce, said I don't want this anymore. I'm a new supervisor at this job in the company I'm with now. This is when we're still in the office. And there was this beautiful woman who came through, right? She would make intentional passes by my cubicle just to make sure she spoke, say hi, or let me know she was leaving for the day. But I didn't take the bait from that Jezebel spirit. I wasn't going. And when I say that girl was bad, the girl was bad, for real. She used to really try to get me with, I'm leaving for the day, with the green eyes, and she had a poke in the back. It was noticeable when she walked through. However, that was a setup too, because the reason everything was poking out so much is because she was in a car accident. So she had a curve in her spine. So she couldn't even walk straight anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, separated is still married. Govern yourselves accordingly.